Hi everyone and welcome back. After my Johnny Cash reaction to Hurt, a lot of people commented that if I wanted to get to know more about Johnny Cash, then to check out a track called Man in Black, which is what I'm going to do right now. This channel is called Connection Through Reaction, so if this song connects with you, if it means something to you in some way, then please let us know how in the comments.
Look around the other day, I talked with several of you, and we asked each other a lot of questions. I asked you questions, you asked me questions, and an idea for a song started brewing then. And since I saw you last Saturday, I wrote this song. And I just finished writing this song, the fourth or fifth rewrite this morning, so that's why I've got to have the cards to remind myself of what the words are, the last version I wrote. This song is a very personal thing, I suppose you might say, but it's the way I feel about a lot of things. This song is called The Man in Black.
I mean, wow. I really love to hear an introduction to a song by the artist before I hear it. I mean, straight away, that gives me a personal connection with it. And I just love what he's saying here. He's only just finished writing it. It sounds like it took him like a week. And he's got cards, which I'm guessing people holding up cards saying what the lyrics are, because the song is that fresh, but he's still willing to share it with us. This is authenticity right here. Well, it is to me. This is a demonstration of authenticity. I like it.
This song is a very personal thing, I suppose you might say, but it's the way I feel about a lot of things. This song is called The Man in Black. Well, you wonder why I always dress in black, why you never see bright colors on my back, and why does my appearance always have a somber tone, where there's a reason for the things that I have on. I wear the black for the poor and the beaten down, living in the hopeless, hungry side of town. And I wear it for the prisoner who has long paid for his crime, but still is there because he's a victim of the times. I wear the black for those who've never read or listened to the words that Jesus said about the road to happiness through love and charity. Why, you'd think he's talking straight to you and me. Well, we're doing mighty fine, I do suppose, in our streak of lightning cars and fancy clothes. But just so we're reminded of the ones who are held back, up front there ought to be a man in black.
I'm going to stop it here just because I'm aware it's halfway through and I can't just play the whole thing because fair use, it can't be a substitute for the original. You can't listen to the whole song in one go. Fine. But let me just share some comments with you right now because, wow, I'm hearing so much empathy and compassion. Empathy to me meaning understanding the feelings of others and what they're going through, and compassion is going one stage further than that, understanding others' pain and suffering, but then wanting to do something about it. And he acknowledges that things are going all right for some people, but let's not forget there are some groups of people who probably don't have much of a voice. He's advocating for them using his position. And that's powerful. This is such a great way to use music, and I have so much respect for that. Well done, Mr. Cash.
Just so we're reminded of the ones who are held back, up front there ought to be a man in black. I wear it for the sick and lonely old, for the reckless ones whose bad trip left them cold. I wear the black in mourning for the lives that could have been. Each week we lose 100 fine young men. And yes, I wear it for the thousands who have died, believing that the Lord was on their side, and wear it for another 100,000 who have died, believing that we all were on their side. Well, there's things that never will be right, I know, and things need changing everywhere you go. But till we start to make a move, to make a few things right, you'll never see me wear a suit of white. I'd love to wear a rainbow every day, to tell the world that everything's okay. But maybe I can carry off a little darkness on my back till things are brighter. I'm the man in black.
Wow. This, to me, is a man who has principles. I don't know what to say. He's acknowledging that we could go around in our own little bubbles pretending that all this inequality doesn't exist, and that a lot of people are, treated really poorly, and we can express that pretending through wearing bright coloured clothing, looking, I think he said like a rainbow. We can just pretend that everything's okay, and we can go about and laugh and have fun and dress brightly. But that's just pretending, really, isn't it? And he's going to continue to wear black to make sure that we don't forget that everything isn't okay. I wonder if there's an aspect here where not only is he sending a message through his attire and raising awareness, but if he's also somehow, and I spoke about this idea of compassion earlier, compassion which is trying to take some pain away from others. And I wonder if that is also at play here. I wonder if it feels like, or maybe he really is, if he's somehow taking some of their hurt and burdening it onto himself. He's like taking it away from them. I wonder what he would make of things today. We need him back. We need him spreading his word still. But I am very surprised by this. I don't listen to Johnny Cash usually. I'm very surprised by this. I really, really like it. This kind of message that is being shared just resonates and sits with me so well. I absolutely love that. Any other recommendations for Johnny Cash, especially powerful messages like this, then please, please, please let me know recommendations in the comments. I don't think there's much more to say about this one. I don't want to labour the point anymore. Johnny Cash, a man with principles. Well done, sir.